Are we going to introduce ourselves? Are we going to introduce ourselves?
What the hell? Storm, why did yours echo?
Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh.
In what order will we introduce ourselves? I think we can go like Overlord, Luke, me, Brix, and Storm.
Okay.
I am Luke the Nindroid. I make a lot of content ranging from reaction videos, gaming, and Ninjago videos. And just recently, I just ended my What Makes Ninjago So Good 10-year project. And tomorrow, I'll be putting all those videos into one, hopefully edited by our fellow Ninjago legend, Four Corners.
Oh yeah, I have to do it.
But if you want to check all that I have, please click the link in the description below.
I'm Nick the Brick, and you probably know me because I'm making tons of custom minifigures, especially the Ninjago ones. And I also do some other set-related stuff, and I also did something special for the 10th anniversary. So if you're interested, be sure to click the link in the description.
Rick.
Brick.
Rick, where did you go?
Brick.
Lord, what the hell?
Okay, go on, Storm, man.
Okay, so hi guys, I'm Stormbrix. I'm getting into Ninjago theories and rankings lately, and I did some Ninjago 10th anniversary challenges. So be sure to check me out.
The push-up, man.
Yeah, push-up, man.
Oh hell,
Oh
the push-up,
hell
man.
no!
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't think he even realizes he has a bad connection. I don't think he even realizes.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm 1
Yeah,
decade. One
Straight up
decade.
insane.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable, you know. It's just more than mind-blowing.
It is.
Yeah.
It's huge. So many memories.
Yeah, like, I really can't imagine it. It has been 10 years. I mean, like 7, alright, but 10, just no way.
Yeah,
Can you hear me
exactly.
now, Luke?
Yeah, we can.
Yes. So here you go, Brick. We had to force you to come last because your connection was crap.
Okay, well, if y'all can hear me now, I hope so.
You forgot to introduce yourself, though.
Yeah. Well, here, let me do my introduction. Hey guys, I'm the Brick Lord, and I'm a smaller yeah.
What happened? You just kind of cut off.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't do that.
Yeah, okay,
Happened.
so hello everybody,
You're
I'm
the
the Brick
damn
Lord,
dad.
and I'm a smaller Ninjago YouTuber than some of my other co-hosts, but anyways, so yeah, I'm just a smaller channel.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Like some really, really good so-called kids shows made up to 10 years, so that tells a lot.
Yeah, even for an original Lego team, it's already been 10 years. The second one, I believe, is Bionicle, which had like 9 in total. So yeah.
Yeah, and it seems like a week ago I've been watching the pilot season and I've been 5 years old, so I just can't believe it's been 10 years.
Yeah, insane. Insane.
Yeah,
We're all
it's
old
insane.
now. We're all old.
Yeah.
Some of us are legal adults.
Already adults.
Yeah.
Come on, Overlord, me and Luke, man, come on.
You're
Yeah.
gonna be part of us one day. September. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think we should do like our experience with Ninjago and stuff like that. So,
I think maybe all
uh,
of us are experienced with the show and then just talking about important like people who make the show so important and then kind of hear from the fans what they want us to talk about and then go from there.
Yeah,
yeah,
we can
exactly.
definitely get some
Sure.
pretty cool topics.
And fan questions.
You start. Douchebag friend. Douchebag friend.
Yeah, some friend there.
Everyone's joking.
No.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, wow.
Okay.
I guess. Okay. I guess I'll go. So I mean, for me, my story with Ninjago, I remember being back, from the beginning, watching the pilots, watching season 1, watching season 2, and just the OG times, the old days when Ninjago was just so classic feeling. I mean, compared to now, don't get me wrong, what we get is great, but yeah, I mean, it's
It's
just
not even
incredible
close
how
now.
far the show has come. It's just a something else, especially for a show like Ninjago to outlast so many other things and just continue this long. But yeah, I mean, my experience with the show has been great. I loved, when I stumbled upon the show back, when it was very, new, and I've just stayed with it since. And I really never had a dark age per se, like any of my other co-hosts here. So I mean, I've been with it every year, following it, collecting sets, watching the series, and I don't plan to stop anytime soon. So yeah, I'm so happy that Ninjago has made it to 10 years, and happy birthday, Ninjago.
Yeah, okay, I'll go third. But I don't remember much of what happened because it was 10 years ago. So all I remember was that I was just scrolling through Cartoon Network one day because that's when Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network were producing bangers pretty much left and right. And
Yeah.
Disney Channel, and that's when Disney Channel was also at its peak. I never really watched the Disney Channel considering it was mostly just sitcoms. And don't get me wrong, I love sitcoms, but the Nickelodeon ones were way better than the Disney ones. Just saying. But I stumbled across Ninjago one day. I just was watching some random show on Cartoon Network one day, and then I saw Ninjago. I was just like, what's this? I wanted to take a look at it. So I watched the first 2 episodes that were the pilot episodes. And oh my god, what my love for it didn't immediately wasn't immediately known yet. I thought it was good for what it was, but I needed to watch more just in case. Unfortunately, there was more. I watched entirely of season 1. I really loved it, and I watched season 2. And I even remembered this super mega marathon Cartoon Network had when it actually gave a shit about Ninjago. Did a super mega marathon of every single episode until the finale of season 2. Yes, they did that. Yes, they did that at one point.
Yeah, they did. I remember.
Yeah, I remember too.
So, which I watched all of it, and I do not regret a thing. I do not regret it. And I thought, yeah, that was cool, and hopefully there would be more. And then the wish came true, and I saw more. But unfortunately, I had to go through the awful scheduling of, the US for Rebooted, which was 2 episodes every 3 months, which, what idiot came up with that?
Yeah, I want to shoot whoever came up with the airing schedule for season 3 because god dang it, people. It's such a good season and was ruined by the crappy airing schedule.
The airing schedule, I think, gave a lot of poor taste for why people constantly crap on Rebooted now.
Exactly.
It's not even not bad. Like, yeah, sure, the love triangle was pretty gross. I didn't pay attention to it at one point. Then that scene came. And we all know which one we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it scarred me for life. It scarred me for life, man. I got nightmares because of that scene. I legit got nightmares from it.
So.
Yeah, I know.
Lord.
Yeah, so I was just crying and bawling my eyes out, and eventually I turned this negative into a positive because I didn't realize it at the time, but that scene is probably what drew the connection to what I had with Zane. And so I was hesitant to watch season 4 after what happened with season 3, but I watched it anyway, and I was so relieved to find out that Zane was alive. And I stuck with it until 2016 when I watched Skybound for the very first time, and then I was confused by the crappy ending. And when I thought more about the ending, I was thinking, well, that ending's pretty crap. It wasted my time. And that's when I was a bit hesitant for Ninjago now. And especially with Day of the Departed being kind of a mess, I was thinking, what in the heck is going on? And then, so in a sense, Hands of Time really brought my love for Ninjago. So in a sense, I thought Hands of Time was one of the best seasons just because the other 2 were not good. It's the same thing with 11 and 12. It's the same thing. And so I watched 8, 9, and 10. I didn't think they were too good. I didn't think they were horrible, though. And then 11 came. We all know what happened. Blah. 12 I thought was really good. Now I think it's kind of meh. And then season 13 I thought was really good. Now I think it's just good. And yeah. And then, the unfortunate passing of Kirby Morrow. I was on the verge of tears again. And because it was a real life person that I grew up with all this time, and he's now dead, and spoke to me in so many ways. But that's my journey. And someone knocked on a door. I heard a door knock.
Well, then go check it out.
It wasn't me, though. That wasn't me. I heard someone else.
Who knows?
Oh,
So I think it's just Nick and Stormwap now,
Yeah,
the
I'll go.
Slovenian bro.
I'll go next. Yeah, of course. But yeah, to me, I'm also one of the OG fans. I just have so many great memories watching it back in the day. And yeah, it's just everything about it is so nice, and I really can't explain how thankful I am for all of the things that did to my life, you know. For Dark Ages, maybe I had like a smaller one around season 3. Yes, I know, I just read the looks, but either way, it's just a very good show, and I'm glad that it exists. And yeah, it's the main theme of my channel, and again, it's just unbelievable that it turned 10 years old.
Yeah.
So for your last.
Okay, so I started watching in 2011, so I'm an OG fan too. And I was basically a 5-year-old kid, and I always woke up early at 6 a.m. And of course, I had nothing to do, so I went to watch TV. And there was this show Ninjago on, and the pilot seasons, and they were translated in our language, so I could even understand it, and I was very, very pleased with what I saw. So I watched it through the whole year. I recorded it on television and then watched it through the whole year. And then season 1 came out, and that's where my friends started watching too. And we were just talking about it. It was pretty fun. You know, it was when we figured out Zane was a Nindroid, we were like very shocked, and we couldn't wait till we saw each other in school to talk about that. So, yeah. And after the final battle, pretty much all of my friends left Ninjago because they thought it was over. I still watched Rebooted, but we all know what was happening with Rebooted schedule, and it was there was no difference in Slovenia because stuff needs to get translated, and it took even more time. So that's where my interest in Ninjago kind of lagged. But when I saw the ending, I was like, can't wait till we get more. But then here's the problem with Slovenia, because with some reason they swapped Slovenian voice actors for season 4 and so on, and they needed much more time to translate the season, so it was actually translated at the end of 2015, and I forgot about Ninjago since then. I thought it was over, so I went away from the show, and there's where my Dark Age started. But then in late 2016, I saw the Day of the Departed on Cartoon Network, I think, and I watched it, and I was like, wow, this still exists. Ninjago still exists. I have to check it out. So I checked out all of the seasons I missed on, and I couldn't wait for season 7. Then there was season 7, and so on. I was watching Ninjago, and I still am, and I'm not planning to give up on Ninjago. I'll be here till the end. So yeah, that's basically my story.
I think you probably have to buy it
Yeah.
with money.
Oh well. We're
Yeah,
doing the
that's
best we
okay.
can, people.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. So what now?
I don't know if is there anything that anybody in the audience wants to ask us specifically?
Yeah, that would be good.
Maybe now we can talk about how the show impacted us, and then to fan questions. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, anybody talking if there's
Can someone who is someone are one of us reading the chat?
yeah, I mean I would just say
Yeah,
it
I'm
could
reading.
be for all of us as a group or individual members if anybody wants to ask stuff and then
Yeah, just drop them down below.
Yeah,
I think it's great that we just get to do like podcasts like this and just go through each season or different topics and just all of us basically ramble on about what we like and what we don't like, and it's super fun just to get to do that. So
yeah, it's just extremely awesome.
I mean, for
Yeah,
like,
it is, and I am really glad that I am a part of this. So
this
Yeah,
journey.
we are just having tons of fun.
I'm glad I'm a part of it. I mean, also, I don't know if like each of us want to share specifically what motivated us for our individual channels.
I don't know.
I can. I mean, my motivation of what made me want to talk about like Ninjago on YouTube was just purely the want of putting my opinions out there, like specifically for rankings, like of ranking the season, ranking vehicles, ranking suits, so forth. And I always had differing opinions from other people who were already Ninjago YouTubers, and so that was really my main motivation for getting into what I primarily put on my channel.
yeah, I will go next. Basically, when I was watching these Ninjago theories, I was like, okay, but in my opinion, that could happen differently, and in my opinion, that could be different. So, basically, I wanted to do theory videos, like forever now, and I was just waiting for an opportunity to start my YouTube channel. So, as you probably know, in summer, the Lego Wave Hidden Side was cancelled, so I made a video about that, and that's where my YouTube channel started. At first I was trying to get as high as I can with subscribers, like at least 50 subscribers to start with my theories. So now I'm making theories, and yeah, again, you can check me out.
Yeah, I have an interesting history. I technically started making videos last year in 2019, but it was under an old channel called Third Eye Plays, but unfortunately this channel doesn't exist anymore due to, at the time I was still in public high school, and when I left public high school to do it online, I connected that YouTube account with my school account, and the school closed that email that I used to open the account, so basically I couldn't access the channel anymore. So around July, I officially started. I didn't let the closure of one channel hold me back, so I just basically switched all of those videos. I didn't transfer them all because I didn't think about it at the time. Basically just started over from scratch on July 15th and basically told people of the old channel what happened, and it was basically a vlog video. And then I started making Ninjago content again, and so technically I jumped on the Ninjago YouTube scene around March of the Oni, but you technically won't see that unless you go to the older post on my Instagram page. And I just felt like I wanted to share my thoughts about Ninjago as well. Mostly because I saw other people doing it, so I was thinking, well, I should do it. Why not?
Yeah, sure.
And so I did. And it grew me to nearly 350 subscribers on this channel, so yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So while I have a pretty interesting story, I actually started my channel when it was like around season 2, so yeah, many years ago. But pretty much I started with Hero Factory, even my dad helped me with some videos. But yeah, either way, then Hero Factory ended in 2014. At that time Ninjago was just a show that I watched aside and I enjoyed it. But then around, it was like Day of the Departed, I made some custom minifigures and they got just tons of views. And channel just started growing and growing. I never gave up and here I am now at 10k subs. So yeah, very awesome.
Okay. Yeah, that's everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I was basically giving him the voice actor name for this project.
Ooh.
Lame Roomy. Lame Roomy.
Yeah,
I mean, for me personally, it's going to be like Moro, but Nadakon and Harumi are up there pretty high as well.
ultimate Nadakan, he's just so badass and I just love his character.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me it's Moro. He's my favorite character from all of Ninjago too, so... but Nadakon and Harumi are my closest second.
Yeah, it used to be Garmadon for me, but Emperor Garmadon existed and it really downgraded his character since nothing too significant happened. And yes, I heard your cough, Nick. I heard your cough.
Yeah, you better heard it.
Yeah, so, yeah, surprisingly, now, he was number 2, but now he's number 1, and that is Moro. So, we got a 3 out of 5 for Moro.
Yeah, I mean, I also love Moro. He's a great character, but I think he's slightly overrated.
I can see that, because he is a little basic, but he's super relatable.
Yeah, I can see that.
Our friend Four Corners is in the chat.
Yeah, Four Corners is in the chat.
Stop my
He got another question saying, how are we all doing today? Well, personally, I'm doing great, and I'm excited to celebrate Ninjago's birthday, so...
Yeah, thank you.
We're gonna party like we never did before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dragon.
Ooh.
I made a video on
that's
this.
tough.
I made a video on that.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I would say probably
Yeah.
for me, I gotta say Ultra Dragon or maybe Griefbringer is pretty cool though too, just purely off of design. But I guess also Lloyd's Energy Dragon is pretty sweet just because I like the idea of that. So
Yeah, I have to go with Ultra Dragon too, so...
Yeah, it's pretty unbeatable to be honest.
Damn you, Iron Baron, for killing him!
Yeah, I
I
know.
know.
Right? That bad.
what is our favorite personal or favorite Ninjago item or object that we own? Ooh.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's that question. I'm out.
Yeah. That is a tough one. Yeah. I mean, for me, for a physical, Ninjago, like, item I own, that's probably my favorite. I mean, maybe I think just my minifigures, like, I don't have a specific one, but that's one of my favorite things I love collecting, and I love now trying to go back and get some older ones and just complete, like, especially my ninja collection, so probably all my ninja figures.
Yeah, well, to me, probably will be the Ninjago City. I don't know, that thing is just a monstrosity of a set, so it's probably up there.
Well, for me, it's the most nostalgic and the first set I ever got from Ninjago Wave. That is the original Blade Cycle, Kai's Blade Cycle, so yeah.
I don't have any
Yeah,
sets.
you're also rebuilding it now, right? So that's good.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm rebuilding it now, yeah.
I don't have any sets, guys, so now I'm a pure TV show elite.
Well,
Yeah,
anyway, so we did get another question, which is, what is our favorite season finale?
Ooh, I already know what
finale.
Brick will not say. I already know what Brick will not say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I also gotta go with the Titanium Ninja. Just very amazing.
Yeah, I gotta make it a 3. I gotta go with probably Titanium Ninja. I mean, it's just super incredible. Not to say, though, that, like, Season 5 and 13 don't have great finales as well, but I think Season 3 still has the edge and probably will for a long time.
Okay, so I know some of you guys will hate me for saying this, but Season 6 is my favorite finale.
Hey, that's my boy.
And yeah, it's my
drug shit.
so
Don't listen to this.
yeah.
Alright.
So Season 6 is my favorite finale. It's just straight up brilliant in my opinion. Nadakan is a really good villain, and we saw some action with him there. And Jade's brilliant last wish was just brilliant, as I said. So yeah.
I'm gonna go over to Slovenia right now and find you. So that we are going to have a talk on that.
So.
Because you ruined what could have been a sweep. I have to say Titanium Ninja, just because, yeah, it scarred me for life, but
Yeah.
that just shows how
Blame Storm. I also said Titanium Ninja.
I know, but I meant to Storm, not you, man.
Yeah. Alright. Hey, the next question is, what is our favorite Ninjago season? So.
As of now, it's probably Season 8 for me. I'm just a really giant fan of that season, man.
Yeah, I am a giant fan of Season 8 too. That maturity that was featured in it, and the story was really cool, so I have to go with Season 8.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, for me, my personal favorite is Season 3, kind of tied with Season 5. Like, those two could really interchange, but right now, Season 3 for me personally.
Yeah, do the pilots count?
The pilots can count, yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Because if you don't count the pilots, then it would be Season 1, as my overall score was a 96 out of 100. Really good, trust me, because those episodes are just high quality stuff. You can't replicate those kinds of episodes anymore. But if you include the pilots, it's an easy 100 out of 100 for me.
Okay, who?
Vibrated. Whose phone vibrated?
Not mine.
Not mine.
I think it was Nindroid's. But anyways, and Ready Player One.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's more like Ready Player One than Jumanji for me, but I really like that idea of the ninja going into Prime Empire because, as I mentioned in the season 12 podcast, it's a lot like Ready Player One, which I really enjoy that aspect. And season 12 is probably my tied for third favorite season. So.
Yeah, well, at first I was very hyped for this concept of ninja going into the game, but at the same time I was worried how good will it be executed. I didn't have really high expectations, but nowadays when I look back at it, it was executed very well, and it's a great concept, something different in Ninjago, so I definitely have to give it a plus.
Yeah, for sure. I just really like it.
It's meant. Basically, I mean, if you guys watched the original Jumanji, you would know that it's nothing video game. You only know Jumanji because it's a video game, but the original Jumanji is really good.
Yeah, it's obviously a board game, so.
And it has the late great, one of my favorite actors of all time, Robin Williams.
Right.
So. But yeah, otherwise, I guess next one is what's our favorite premiere?
Ooh, we're going back this time. This is difficult.
I'm pretty sure. Like season 4 had just a phenomenal premiere. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even. I don't know if I heard Nick's. His mic was.
Oh yeah, I said that I was choosing an invitation from season 4. It had just phenomenal premiere.
Okay. Wanted to make sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I gotta concur with Overlord. You know, like I said, season 3 is my favorite season. The finale rocked. The premiere also rocked. I mean, the Surge is an amazing premiere. The Invitation is right up there with it. I mean, they can be basically interchanged, but I'm gonna go with the Surge just because I personally like season 3 more. So.
Yeah, I love the Invitation, Nick, but Winds of Change just barely edges it out, just because I just loved it more. I just loved Winds of Change a lot more because it was just so kick-ass. I just loved more of
it was.
Yeah, it was.
I gotta admit, Winds of Change and also even the Hands of Time, like those two are right up there as well. I mean, the few we just mentioned are all about the top ones, so.
Yeah, that's the ones that everyone likes.
Yeah, for me personally, I am tied with 3 that they are The Invitation, Winds of Change, and The Mask of Deception. So I personally can't tell right now. I would have to think about it, but yeah, these 3 are definitely my favorite.
Yeah, thank God no one picked Infamous.
God, yeah, otherwise you deserve to get punched in the face.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of true.
Yeah, I hate Infamous, don't worry.
Yeah, I don't really like it either. So you're alright.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny how you picked the Master of Deception even though it's kind of slow, but hey, you do you.
Well, it's kind of action-packed, but oh well.
Yeah, I mean, it was action-packed, so.
Action-packed.
Oh well,
So-
that's just locating on only Dragon Trilogy. So
No,
Yeah.
it's overrated. I didn't say it was bad.
it's underrated. Oh come on.
Overrated.
Yeah,
Son of a bitch.
But
Okay, so
Yeah, same here. We just kind
yeah,
of
that would be. I gotta agree that a space season would be dope. I mean, because now not to try to talk too much about like future stuff of Ninjago, but we are getting a confirmed Nia season. But so I think a space season would be my next choice that I would really enjoy.
Yeah,
I
and then
like
we'll
that
probably
instead.
get this space bounty.
Yeah. Oh my god.
for me personally, I would really like another unique adventure, so I have to go with the space too.
I have a very weird one.
Oh yeah.
It's mostly because I just play a lot of video games and I play a lot of shooters. Yeah, the Call of Duty, Gears of War.
Yeah, it's Call of Duty.
Yeah, bro.
So I would say a military-esque season.
I will have to disappoint you.
But it
It will never happen. I
It
know,
will never
but
happen, yeah.
It'll never happen, and it would be interesting and difficult for them how they would pull it off. But I think it's an interesting concept to say the least. So
Yeah.
yeah, I know it will never work. But hey, it's an idea. Nevertheless.
yeah, I mean, so oh well. What elemental power would we want? Ooh, there's a lot. I gotta think on this one, man.
Well, I could go because personally, I think lightning fits me the most. But if I would pick which elemental power would I have, I would probably pick wind. It's just amazing.
Well, to me, for some reason, you might not think so, but I would pick fire. I don't know. I just feel like it's a great power.
That's lame.
I mean, for me personally, this was difficult to think about. I think I have a tie between a few. It would be time, wind, or energy, because those are my ones in
Good choices.
Ninjago. So
I'm surprised nobody picked one of the OP ones, so I chose destruction.
well, time is pretty OP though. Come on, Luke.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I forgot about. I'm sorry, but time is a very close second, along with creation as well.
Yeah.
Ooh. I think we should.
We can do that, and then if we want to answer more questions, then after that. So.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah,
Oh.
golden matter.
Yeah, golden weapons.
I gotta say, golden weapons are probably number one, but also time blades are probably up there. Oni masks aren't a bad one either. Also, yeah, I mean those are probably some of the top ones.
Sure.
I love the golden weapons, but I think the time blades are just better, just because I like
I
their
guess-
design.
Also, the elemental blades and techno blades, I like those. Techno blades are sweet.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, okay. So, any other questions?
Maybe actually something that we can do is that we choose our favorite year of Ninjago and tell why we think it's the best year. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Just two really crazy seasons, and yeah, it's just incredibly strong of a year.
As much as
well-
I do love season 3, like I gotta agree that like 2015 was probably one of my favorite years personally, because like season 5 is up there for being basically one of my favorites, if not my favorite at some points. and Season 4 is also great, and also the set waves were great as well. So a lot of things, I gotta agree that, yeah, that was a great year for Ninjago.
For me,
TV show. Oh, sorry, you can go.
yeah, for me it's 2018 because I straight up love SOG and Hunted, so they are my first and my second favorite seasons. But the closest second is 2015 too, because it had two great seasons, which are definitely on my top 5.
TV show wise, definitely 2015, but theme wise, it's 2012. It's because 2012 was the perfect time. It was the time to be a Ninjago fan. Like,
that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, the whole rumor about the Green Ninja thing, that went so wild. You cannot believe how wild it went.
It was incredibly good.
Yeah. I remember fighting with my friend. I said Kai would be the Green Ninja, and he said Cole would be the Green Ninja, and we were just fighting.
Yeah, actually, me and my friend both thought it would be Kai, but oh well.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. I still am confused on why everyone thought it would be Kai when he's like the least deserving.
He's the least deserving, but he's the most likely, at least he was back in the day, so I'm like...
Yeah, he was most likely.
Bullshit.
Well, anyway, so what is our favorite Ninjago vehicle?
I mean, for me, if we're picking the team vehicles, and definitely the Destiny's Bounty, but if we're picking like the individual vehicles, I have to go with Blade Cycle from Kai, because I got this set as a kid and it's just so nostalgic to me, and I have some really great memories with it.
Yeah, this is a tough one for me because anybody who's watching this, if you guys don't know, on my channel, I'm currently doing a series of top 5 ninja vehicles for each ninja. But I mean, for team vehicles, yeah, the Bounty for sure is definitely a contender. But the Ultrasonic Raider is pretty sweet. But for individual ninja vehicles, like what is my favorite? Lloyd's has to be like his energy bike, Kai, the Kai Fighter, Zane, his Titan mech, and stuff like that. Earth Driller for Cole, that one is sweet. Yeah, so just a few for me.
Yeah, for team vehicles, I would definitely choose Destiny's Bounty. It's just way too OP. But for the individual ninja, I would probably have to go with oh man, what? I forgot the name. What is it? Oh well, you can go on this. I'll say it.
Oh yeah. For me it would be the Bounty, and just because I like it so much, the X1 Ninja Turret.
Oh yeah, by the way, I remember it's actually the Earth Driller, that's for sure. Yeah,
it's cool, but I think it gets too much praise sometimes.
Yeah,
Overlord.
Slightly overrated, it is. No, not really.
Yeah, there's one question left, so we can answer that and then
give praise to the important people and call it a day.
Yeah, okay. So
Alrighty.
The question is, what are your thoughts on the Time Twins? So, my thoughts on them, I love them. Yeah, so I straight up love them. They are one of my favorite villains for sure. I really like them, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
I gotta agree. Oh, go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, they're just very cool villains in general. I would definitely prefer a Chronic over Crags, but oh wow. Either way, let's roll!
Yeah, I mean, for me, I gotta agree, I really do like the Time Twins quite a bit. I know some people throw quite a bit of hate towards them, but I think they're pretty good. Achronix is definitely better than Crux, but I think they're both entertaining enough, and they had a cool element and a pretty okay story. So yeah, I like them.
Yeah. Especially when Crux said, "It is time to rule."
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Don't
that's
start.
what.
It said that. He's ruined. He's ruined.
Yeah,
He's ruined.
he was good through like season like 3, 4-ish, but then after like they brought him back in the modern seasons, he's pretty much crap.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, he was so right. Like, he was very good in season like 2, 3, 4. But either way, like what we got now is just pretty terrible. So yeah, I'm just not a fan of him anymore.
Yeah, I agree here. The OG Dareth was much better than he is nowadays. So yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like Sponge. You know, you have that really good one from the old days, and now you have that one that just does fun crazy things.
Yeah. So, alrighty. Well, I think we'll call it a day for questions, and now I think we just need to recognize some important people. Overlord, do you want to do that? And
Yeah.
yeah.
Sergeant damn thing.
Yeah. Yes, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Peace.
But yeah, I mean,
Oh. Yeah. Hey, we need one more. We have one more thing that I have an idea. Damn it. We have to do our one final Ninjago for our anniversary.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, right.
Alright, so 3, 2, 1, Ninja!
Go!
And happy